Lester, that's right. What you thought was happening last week is now happening this week. Friends, it's Colin from Canada presents Colin from Canada's Good Junk, episode 60, Anniversary Extravaganza Spectacular. Do we bust out the guest host right in the intro? You're goddamn right we do. It's Papa, it's Daddy, it's John Riddell, living legend.
Who you dear laddie? Are you still full after last night's booze up?
I was nae drinking last night.
All right, I'll let you off it.
He's a natural, folks. Lester, roll the theme. It's gonna be a good one.
What the hell is this?
I speak jive.
Will you stop?
As God is my witness, I thought turkeys could fly.
They think they got the answers. I change the questions.
You don't like it? We don't care.
What a dumb thing to do. I bet you wouldn't have done anything like this if Mom and Dad were here.
Friends, welcome in. Johnny to my left, he's got a chocolate chip muffin and a small coffee from McDonald's. We're going to be here for probably 1 to 2 hours, so I'm not sure why he went with the small. Why'd you go with the small?
That's all I want.
It's all he wanted. His mouth is full. We don't talk when our mouth is full. That's a joke. Of course we do. You've been watching me do it for months. Guys, we're going to go through the particulars. I may have to get out of my seat because Johnny's in the way. You hang tight, John. You know it's the 60th, so we got the 6-0 here. He's blocking all of this. Good coffee is always free. Sparkle. John Riddell, living legend. Portrait, John Riddell, living legend in person. Kurt Cobain, how are you, buddy? YouTube Ultra Mega Superstar, Colin from Canada.
Real bad man.
The neck is too big, we don't wear it anymore. This is, of course, the robe of the Amcan Connection, the single greatest tag team walking the earth today. Are you sick of this friendship? My partner is Jason Nupp over at It's over there, it's hanging up now. King of YouTube, it's the crown. Happy anniversary. There's no way you can know what that says because of the glare. The pen is taped as not to touch. Swedish Chef, still the champion. This is his belt. The Honorary Academy Award for all-around greatness from the Academy of Motion Pictures, Arts and Sciences.
Nobody can see you there, lad.
Okay. Dad's saying I'm out of frame. He's got a point there. We got a surprise underneath this sheet. It will make sense later on in the program. Stay tuned. I'm going to go ahead and sit back down again. Formal wear is in order. As you know, it is the 60th. Johnny just going with the regular sweatshirt and hat. That's fine. We both have muffins, and we both have drinks. His is a lot smaller. We covered that earlier. Extra large coffee. Now, the vending machine to my right is no longer filled with Diet Coke as I have drank them all and we haven't had any poker tournaments. So that's a lot of cans going into my gut. Had to bring the gold standard. I gotta swallow this piece of muffin. Johnny's watching YouTube on the side here. It's on mute. It will not disturb you. He also has his crosswords and a book to read while we're filming. That's how we roll. Back to my point.
Cheers.
Cheers, right there. We brought the gold standard from home. It's the Coca-Cola Zero, Coke Zero Cherry. I talked right over the opening. It's the 60th, John, so we have the champagne flutes. Dad doesn't need coffee in the champagne flutes, but what Colin from Canada needs is complete silence. It's the ceremonial first sip. John, please, thank you. That went down smooth.
Yes, mate.
You want to put the coffee in the champagne flute? I'll get you one.
No, I thought you were going to give me champagne in the champagne flute.
He's got zingers, guys. Just didn't even know it. Okay, time for the quote of the week. Guys, I put it upon my shoulder. I said it in episode 53. I have to crack something open, so I have to crack the enemy. That was when the vending machine didn't have any Diet Coke and I had to crack a Diet Pepsi. We try not to talk about it. It scarred some of the viewers. It's an emotional point in the series, John, when I had to have the Diet Pepsi. You know I don't do Diet Pepsi. We're going to throw it up back here. He seems concerned about it. Hello. Bam. It's magnetic, John. Okay. Yes?
Eat your muffin.
Okay. He says, eat your muffin. Okay. Well, he's putting the glasses on. He means business. Folks, he's going to the crossword. I'm going to give him some room here. You can go right there if you want that. That's okay. Okay?
Okay.
Lester, Papa! He's here!
Hi, Lester. Who you doing? You're awful quiet.
That was a good one.
You are correct, sir. Yes.
I think
Is he the manager, producer?
He's the producer.
He's
Yeah,
the producer.
I'm the star. He's the producer.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, Lester. Who you doing?
Okay.
It's a nice sunny day outside, but it's kind of cold.
He's dropping all the Scottish lines he can. He'll talk normally eventually, right, John?
Maybe. Would you like another one?
Okay, yeah.
There's a boerig geblairdies at the head of the brae. We'll gang ower the brig, ower the burn, together the blairdies.
Did we do that one in a previous episode?
I don't know if you did.
We might have.
Right off.
Guys, does that ring a bell?
Would you like a translation
Let's-
into the foreign language called English?
Yes.
There's a bunch of blueberries at the top of the hill. We'll go over the bridge, over the stream, to go and gather them.
I believe we did do that one.
For all those
Sorry.
who have no knowledge of the Scottish
Oh, I thought this was still part of the saying.
the
Go ahead.
dialect called the Doric, which is specific to the northeast coast of Scotland, where we're from. Okay? That's your lesson of the day.
Okay, now, moving forward, are we going to talk normally or are we going to bust out the Scottish for the whole episode?
Depends what crosses my mind.
Depends what crosses his mind. Okay, well, you do this. I'm going to let the friends know what we're getting to today.
Okay.
Yes. Celebrity appearances congratulating me on the 60th, you will find throughout the episode sprinkled in. Also, it's the anniversary. We do it on the 10s, Lester, and you guys at home know. It's all about the montages, and I didn't let you down, neither did my man Lester. We have montages throughout the whole episode, and the deep dive takes us to a place we've been to before, but it's a little different this time. It'll all make sense when we get to the deep dive. But first, I have to belch while he does the crossword. Lester's going to start the show. And yeah, stay tuned.
It's me, Eric Estrada. You know, Punch from Chips. Say it. Punch from Chips. A wonderful anniversary. You know, that's right. It's me, Eric Estrada. You know, Punch from Chips. And I got to tell you, a wonderful anniversary. Yes. So, enjoy your wonderful anniversary. Okay? It's me, Eric Estrada. You know, Punch from Chips. Anniversary. Go, go, go. Happy anniversary. All right, then. You know.
Friends, we've been filming for roughly 4 minutes. Dad has already eaten the chocolate chip muffin, and he turned to me in between takes and said, "Where's my apple pie?"
Here's me apple pie. They're very nice. McDonald's apple pies I highly recommend. They're a wee bit hot at times, but they're really nice.
That's the introduction to 5 VHS and 5 DVDs. Let's take a look at 5 VHS and 5 DVDs from my collection. What do you say, Dad?
Go ahead, son.
Let's do it. Power Karate. Hunks with Hats. Tai Chi for Arthritis. Stretching to the classics. Friends, you loved him in Face Off. You loved him in Saturday Night Fever. You loved him in Welcome Back, Kotter. He has a brother whose name is Joey Travolta. It's Da Vinci's War. Guys, you thought I was going to John Travolta, but no. Why would I collect a John Travolta film unless it was staying alive on VHS? Guys, it's Joey Travolta, Michael Nouri, and Vanity. One word, folks, Vanity. This time it's closer to home, Da Vinci's War. When Frank Da Vinci's sister is mercilessly Mercilessly? Dad's helping a lot here. When Joey Travolta's sister is mercilessly killed before his eyes, he teams up with his professional assassin, China Smith, and a ragtag team of Vietnam vets to wage war on the killers. What unravels is an explosive trail of murder that leads to the CIA and a major drug operation. Packed with action stars from the movies Hard to Kill, Beverly Hills Cop, 52 Pickup, and Midnight Run, Da Vinci's War is a twisting action thriller that will have you on the edge of your seat until the last shocking scene. 1992, 94 minutes, and do I need to tell you that there was a double space between unravels is and unexplosive. Delivery Boys, oh boy, do they deliver. Starring Josh Marcano, Tom Sergio, Jim Sorio. Could those three names be any harder to pronounce? I'll leave it right there. We won't even try to go ahead with that. 94 minutes. It's from New World. It's one of those that's stuck in here. I can't give you the year. I can. 1984. David Bradley, Swift, Silent, Deadly, Blood Warriors. Elite ex-Marine West Healy is thrown into deadly conflict with a private army of mercenaries led by old Corps comrade Keith Stone. When Healy refuses to join Stone's personal legion, a one-on-one duel results with the two former friends locked in a battle to the death. 96 minutes, 1993. Okay? There's something deadly in the air, Dad. Demon wind. It'll blow you away. 60 years ago, a peaceful farm was ripped apart by a demon wind. A gateway to hell blew open. Now Corey must confront the curse and shut the door forever. He arrives with 2 carloads of friends, and the terror begins. They try to flee, but a mysterious fog keeps bringing them back. Reality blurs as hideous hallucinations turn murderous, and a ruthless supernatural power possesses the teenage victims one by one, prepare to be blown away by demon wind. 1990, 97 minutes, Dolby Stereo. If you're keen on the audio production. Sexy, smart, and oh so deadly, Lethal Woman. Somewhere there's an exotic island inhabited only by smart, sexy women. Their leader is the Lethal Woman, a finely tuned executioner whose followers have all been victimized by rape. Oh, wow. Now the prey becomes the hunter when this bold and beautiful band of revenge-seeking women lure men to their fantasy world, a world where their every whim is catered to until it's time to die. 1989, 96 minutes. Dad, that was the VHS. Now it's time for the DVDs. Say it with me now. Mongolian Death Worm. Toxic carnivorous subterranean. When an American oil company sets up an experimental drilling plant out in the vast deserts of Mongolia, they awaken a nest of deadly creatures that have been dormant for centuries, the Mongolian death worms. Their only hope is treasure hunter Daniel Upton, who has spent his life searching for the legendary tomb of Genghis Khan, which is fabled to be protected by the worms. Of course it is, guys. Daniel must do whatever he can to kill these creatures, but stopping these monsters may mean destroying his life's work forever. 1990, 2011. Demi Moore in her first starring role, if you know the title, say it with me. Parasite. Once it gets inside you, it will do anything to get out. 84 minutes from 1982. Demi Moore, first starring role. Guys, we've mentioned her before. She has a certain spot on my heart. And I think you know where I'm going. We're going with Fred Williamson, Jim Brown, original gangstas, along with Pam Grier. Pam Grier, guys. You guys remember? Pam Grier. The biggest and the baddest stars of soul cinema, Fred Williamson, Jim Brown, Pam Grier, Ron O'Neal, and Richard Roundtree. They got to put them on the cover. You got to add those names, Lester, don't you think? That will bring more eyes to the prize. Return to the genre that made them famous in this big, brassy, overblown, pyrotechnic Valentine. Also featuring Isabel Sanford as Bookman's mother, this all-new action tale of slick, 10-fisted retribution delivers as generous a measure of sensational entertainment as any of the Shaft or Superfly pictures of a generation ago. Williamson is Bookman, a former hood who made it to the big time with his smooth football moves, but when the gang he founded back in his hometown starts shooting up the wrong people, including his father, he returns to the old turf, rounds up some of his own posse, and begins an all-out street war to return the neighborhood to its rightful state of justice. Lou Ferrigno, he's not just the Incredible Hulk, he's also Hercules. And a fantastic value, 2 movies on 1 disc. Not only is it Hercules, but it's also The Adventures of Hercules. Okay, guys? Lou Ferrigno. It's not just muscles. There's acting ability there. Ending off, no, we're not loose. Ending off the Davids, Ray Dennis Stickler's Body Fever, a crime story. Trapped by drugs, hounded by the underworld. Originally titled The Last Original B-Movie, aka Super Cool, Ray Dennis Stickler's only venture into the detective film genre, an intriguing, exciting, and colorful installment in the Steckler Chronicles, pits a ruthless dope ringleader after a sexy cat burglar who's ripped him off. It's up to a Humphrey Bogart worshipping private eye named Charlie Smith to find her before the drug boss puts her to sleep for good. Charlie falls under the spell of the beautiful femme fatale as they plan a double cross against the seedy and cold-blooded gangsters. Lester, friends, Daddy, that was 5 VHS and 5 cassettes from the collection. I hope you enjoyed.
How's it going? It is Lance Bass here, and I hope you're enjoying your anniversary. That is amazing, and I hope you're also enjoying this. Remember, be kind to your mind, live drug-free, and I think you're gonna like this next performance.
Okay, Lester, I know. I know I should have finished eating before I hit record. Your wife is coming up, and as you know, on the 10th, she can't make it. She can't make it to the festivities, Dad. Lester's wife, Cheryl, she has a shift at the food barn. She works at a grocery store called the Food Barn. She can't make it. She would have met Papa. She would have met the living legend, John Riddell. She should have been here, Lester. No excuses. Leave the job at the Food Barn. Quit your job. It's a chance to meet John. You let her know about that. There's muffin in my teeth. Guys, it's time for Cheryl. You excited?
Very.
You have no idea who knows me. I'm not the rancher. I got marbles here. I have 2 boobs, not 6. Do you know you have scratchy toilet paper? All he's trying to do is come into the neighborhood, to come downtown. Is the beep up? Am I done?
No, you've got a couple minutes. Yeah.
Oh, honey, you know what? Because I'm going to be every single one of these. I'm going to speak to.
All right. Anyone else wishing to speak?
Lester, I'm sure I've mentioned this on every anniversary program that we've done, but when we get to the montages, it's time for me to reflect on brilliance. Was that subtle enough for us? I think so. I like to reflect on my own brilliance, my own dramatic comedy, working with you in the lab or the laboratory. Do you say laboratory or laboratory?
Laboratory.
What? Away.
Incorrect, John Riddell. It's laboratory. Don't worry about that, guys. Lester, it's montages, episode 51, 52, and 53. It starts right now. John and I are going to watch along with you, right? That's right.
Sure.
This time it is episode 51, but as well you behind the scenes with the tinkering. I don't mind the pain if it's for the friends. The energy level is a bit low because my belly is filled with chicken wings. Ceiling dangling things, whatever the hell they're called, fringe, whatever, high. Party fringe curtain. I don't have to tell you that it's a Diet Coke. As everyone already knows that weekly watches, let's do it. What the hell happened there? Speaking of excellence, Dragon Hunt, Wild Wheels. This is something to be reckoned with. Guys, it's Death Ring. Weird Al Yankovic, the complete Al. Hot times at Mount Clare High. 100 million BC. It's Stevie Keaton.
Load film now.
That.
Film exposed.
Anaconda's Trail of Blood. Anaconda's 4. Terminal Rush. Billy D. Williams' Alien Intruder. No price, but it was probably $2. American Drive-In. You won't believe what's playing at the American Drive-In.
You have no idea. You have no idea what you've done. I'm leaving, but you have no idea what you've done.
And hustle and bustle of the holiday season. Little bit of hoarseness. Hoarseness. Is that a word? A mere mention of the fact that, to be honest, no one cares about the Mississauga library systems. Like my buddy Pat says, cool deuce. Is that a job that you want? Do you want to go up to someone and say, I don't mean to, but the entire room is complaining about your pits? Again, no one cares, Colin. I know that. But I'm sure you know about the $6 million man. Shh. Some of them are a one-man band, and they have to do all the things themselves. That was a kazoo.
Hey, would you like to know how to play a kazoo?
I've said enough. I've perhaps repeated as well.
Bullebon, Von.
And he looked me dead in the eye and he said, go to customer service, and I swear to God this is real. Go to customer service and see if anyone turned in a roast beef. Bath and Body Works. It's Book Loft. Low Key Legend. Vanilla Embers. State Fair. Do you have the Passion of the Christ on the David or the cassette?
She treats me like an animal. Every time when she's here, she hollers at me like
you speak to her.
Okay, guys. That's the pillow I laid my head on and drool on. We're doing a mega load. Let's make laundry day a great day. And, honey, what did you say? It's still gross.
Oh, it's the one
no way.
It's the one taped to his wall.
No, you did not. Come on, man.
Do you have the Passion of the Christ on the David where they cast it? I'm just kidding, thank you.
Oh, man. All right.
Batten down the hatches. Precipice of ceremonial second sip. Guys, control yourself. Stepping out Fozzie.
Time to decide who'll drink and who'll drive is before anyone has a drink.
But I had a previous engagement that hadn't happened. But the previous engagement has now happened as an engagement, and it went well. Lester, do they think I'm nuts? Because stop banging the table, you're shaking the camera.
Earthquake! Run for your lives!
Colin from Canada presents Colin from Canada's Good Junk, episode 52. Close enough. John and I are going to Westdale Mall to see if the guy can fix his watch. You're gonna wanna stay tuned for that. You call it free booze, you call it what's your name? Can I take your coat and put it in this closet over here? Okay, we're gonna call him Jay, because that's his name. No last names until I get clearance from Jay. We're jaunting. Lester, we're diving and we're learning. This is real. That I'm gonna need to mop up, and Colin doesn't mop. Lester, you know that. And so does my boss. That is a fizzy monster as I go to the nose hairs. Half cream, half milk, half sugar, or half sweetener. Just go with one, okay? It's not hard, people. The old pen, you guys know where it lives now. Virgin High, the final terror, golf balls, gridlock, friends, firepower, jungle ground, ants. The picnic is ruined. Day of the animals. Caw! Super Fuzz, much like the Pauly Shore Jury Duty VHS where he was shirtless, I'm gonna ask that you're seated.
And nobody listens.
Lester, let's do a little bit more.
See my life shaking with every who I meet.
I've mentioned Freedom Sufferer cards before. Lester, hold on tight. Sunday Roombotter Mini Stroopwafels. Volgens Ud Hollands Recept. How did I do? Lester, dare I compare news reporters to the armed forces? Yes.
And they're very friendly.
John Riddell and I have no problem going back to Westdale Mall. He's given it a clean and it looks like it's working. Looks like it's working, eh, Dad? Is inundated with a plethora, that's a double. Jay and I taking the proverbial selfie, Jamaican patty, my mother's stuffing. It's a battle! And if you look carefully, there's a gentleman's crotch in the photo. I'm not taking a picture of your crotch, I'm taking a picture of this pizza type item. Who he bored, he looked like William Shatner, Lester, okay?
And I'm gonna be high.
I took the checkout gun.
They were a member of government, and we were
Your time
all
is up,
outside,
Raymond. You gotta
and
sit
we
down.
were being searched.
And romantic, undertoning, instrumental, romantic music underneath.
You need a calendar for last year? These towels, Safety 3728, are not part of the mix and match domestic clearance. 6-digit code only for domestics, 60% off. Guys, do you need a dented microwave brand new? I don't have to tell you that was $40. Do not sit in ride on toys, thank you. This is how they spelt my girlfriend's name. Roxanne.
If you could travel to any foreign country in the world, where would you go?
Pakistan.
As you gaze in wonder at a 46-year-old man wearing a top hat, ripe for the pickings. Guys, it's gold. Crazy Harry. I took the pricing gun. I took the checkout gun.
What you done hate Rudestein?
Rarefied air.
Just a little crack is okay.
With the middle of the top hat pressing against my forehead, I bid you all a farewell. Colin from Canada presents Colin from Canada's Good Junk, episode 53. That's right, Lester. Friends, you crazy cats, get on in here, okay? Premiere of The Vault in the front of my building, which is now an erotic spa. That's a true story. I was The Vault back then, okay? People would come in, what's that movie with the da-da-da-da, and I would know what it was, and hey, we don't have it. 50% of the time we didn't have it, Lester. Come along with me, hand in hand, perhaps interlocked arms. It's not the original. We know where the original is. Are we gonna throw it up? You're goddamn right we're gonna throw it up. It's down south, Langdon, his brother, everybody. Down there, Mike D, they're enjoying the pen. I don't like it, but I think we're gonna go with it. Have I said The Vault 18 times from the introduction to the welcome? Lester, I have. Read along if you wish to your loved ones or merely yourself. Who the hell buys antifreeze from the dealership? So I have to crack the enemy. It cannot go in the Dr. Zeus commemorative tumbler. Blood for blood. American Cyborg Steel Warrior. It's Snake Eater, the original. Do you want to learn about golf with Rodney Dangerfield's Guide to Golf, Style and Etiquette? Senior Week. Bordello of Blood. Invaders from Mars. Guys, do you love Eddie Griffin? Do you love Ireland? Then you're gonna love Eddie Griffin, Irish Jam. Charles Bronson, Messenger of Death. Did they call me Bruce?
We have the worst roads I've ever seen.
I've choked, I have something in my eye, and I literally had to write down how to say, will temperatures in double-digit negative degrees stop me from going to thrift stores. Diane Horner's country partner dancing. Thai Jiu-Jitsu. This is Davy, the high school experience. It makes sense there, Lester. They followed along.
Sharp in his back. He thinks it was a knife. He was put on a bus. He was taken to an Arlington motel. And then all kinds of weird things started happening, right?
We got 2 bronze, but we're not doing very well.
No. Back to my buddy, the only other hero in this team, Langdon, lounging in the living room with Mike D taking the photo. And look what they've got on the screen, Lester. It's a production of greatness. It's us.
The 5 minutes doesn't matter to me.
And he was Eastern European. Ryan, I'm trying, but his head is just so massive.
Name a famous Peter. Jack. Peter.
YouTube homepage. I said homepage again. I hope the ring has been specially reinforced for this one. Guys, it's Pops. This is a separate day of filming. It's another day. Before, it was Sunday night. Now it's Monday afternoon. They don't care. Do they? They do. What? Items are already here. I've already turned to the left on the last take. They're already here. Already here. Lester, can I say already here? Not already here. That was me looking at the time. I'm circling back, Lester. I've drifted. I've meandered far, and I'm returning.
He's spitting on his pan loaf.
You can't live with an addict or alcoholic and not be a...
Haven't shaved the head yet. I'm searching in the distance for the word, but unique? No. Lester, I can't get to it, but they know where I'm going. They actually have no clue what I'm talking about, but that's part of the shtick. I'm really working the chin there. Okay, goodbye.
Yo, what's going on? This is Corey Feldman. I'm coming to you live and direct from my studio here in Los Angeles, California. And this is where all the magic happens. Well, at least all the musical magic anyway. I've been in here working very hard on my 3 new projects. You know what? I'm not here to talk about me right now. I'm here to talk about somebody else. And that person is a very special fan of mine.
Real bad man.
Who's about to make a big, giant difference in their lives. I'm talking to you, man. That's right. Hey, bro, listen. I know that you're a little bit nervous right now. Things are a little scary because you're entering a new world. It's like fish out of water. And, you don't know if you're going to have friends there. It's so much to take in, so much to think about. But you know what the exciting part is, man? The exciting part is don't forget that. And if you ever question, what should I do? What's the cool thing to do? How do I make myself feel like I fit in? Or how do I not just fit in, but you want to be like the baller, right? You want to be the man. So how do you lead the pack? That's really what you got to ask yourself. And when in doubt, always remember, play it cool. Believe in your dreams. Manifest your reality. Create your future. That's what this is all about. So, there you go, a little food for thought, a little positive message for the day. In case you're wondering where all of this goodness came from, congrats, good luck with everything you plan for the future, and don't forget to... All right, peace and love, God bless. Be good out there, brother. I'll see you out on the warpath. Corey Feldman out.
John is nearing the end of the crossword. He may be shouting out questions that I need to answer regarding Egyptian pharaohs or Persian inventors, where I don't know the guy's name.
Okay, actress Valdalos.
Oh, that's the one from My Big Fat Greek Wedding, Nia. I knew that one, guys. As he does the crossword, I'm going to introduce the next segment, and that would be thrift store pickups. There's an abundance of pickups. It's not paltry. It's above medium. And that starts right now. John Dote Hit. Dote Hit? John Dote Hit. John Dote Hit. Dote Hit. John Dote. Friends, we're in tight quarters. As it's the 60th, we have massive decorations behind us, blocked by that man, And that man is here, so it's a little tight quarters. And as you know, I turn to my left to pick up the thrift store pickups, but Daddy's on my left. So I put the stuff on the right, and we're gonna turn to the right and gently move them in as they're right beside me. How about we start with the CDs, guys? Urban Dance Squad, I think I purchased this already, but it's got Deeper Shade of Soul. We're gonna put that in the description. I've probably put it in the description of a previous episode, but we're gonna put it in again. Straight No Chaser, the most popular, most sampled songs from the vaults of Blue Note. Double disc, so you got the groovy tracks here. Oh yeah, Donald Byrd, yes, you know what I'm talking about. 70s, blaxploitation, you're gonna recognize a lot of that. Monterey International Pop Festival, look at this find, guys. Double disc, best of the festival for $2. That's right, Hendrix, The Who, you know the drill. Herbie Hancock, Maiden Voyage. A 4-disc set that I have, here we go. It's the Blue Box, Blue Notes Best Jazz set. I know what I'm doing. Volume 4, disc 4, sorry, disc 1, and disc 2 and 3. Okay, Charlie Parker, Miles, the gang. Simon and Garfunkel, a concert in Central Park. Again, I think I have this already, but we have no list for the CDs. He's concerned, okay? Rusty, Out of Their Heads. I believe this is the 3rd album from Rusty. I've already told you about Rusty. You check out their first EP. I've already put it in a previous episode, in a previous description. Leonard Cohen, More Best Of. We're gonna put Suzanne, the track Suzanne, in the description. Lester, make a mental note as well as on paper. Rod Stewart, A Night on the Town. Still didn't grab Dad's attention because he loves Rod Stewart. Rod Stewart.
Oh, good old Rod.
Yes, Dad to the collection. Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band, Hammersmith Odeon, London 75, live, double disc, $1.49. Both discs are in there. Treasure Island Showtime. Get in the Groove, coming in strong, strong, strong. This is old reggae hits from way back in the day. And, stuff I've never heard of. Take a look at. Guys, do you like Zamfir and the pan flute? Dad, do you remember Zamfir and the pan flute?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We used to go in the car to McDonald's every Sunday, and Dad had 3 cassette tapes, and one of them had some Zamfir on it. So that's why I buy Zamfir CDs, because of those tapes that this gentleman used to play in the Pontiac Le Mans. He cherishes those memories too. Guys, it's the Shadows, the best of. All right? Kind of an instrumental band, I believe, and I think there's lyrics to some songs. Are we gonna get into this right now? Look at the close-up on that guy. Wow. All right. Again, stop saying again, Colin. CDs are done, 2 books, 3 books actually. Bob Uecker, Catcher in the Rye, his rye humor, see how he spelt it? It's a play on words, Lester, and Bob Uecker is a master of humor. He was, rest in peace, Bob. Fun fact, Bob Uecker is my text sound when someone sends me a text. Personally, I think we got hosed on that call. That's the actual sound that comes out on my phone. 3-ring Mad, it's the Mad paperback books. Doctor Who, The Vault. A lot of these things I may have purchased already. You guys are going to comment in the comments. You won't. Have you guys seen this before? I had a similar one before, I believe. This is more of a regal, expensive one. Doctor Who. We're running out of space here, but let's move forward. Amazon Fire Stick. You plug this into the TV and it makes your TV an Amazon thing, and then you can hijack it to, you know what I'm saying. You guys know. You go on YouTube, put in Fire Stick and then IPTV or whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. Anything that will put VHS to DVD in a special kit, I will purchase. And I have a large collection of them going. Have I used any of them yet? Lester, I haven't. Dad, I haven't used any of them yet. Okay. Return of the Jedi. Just a puzzle here with Jabba the Hutt. I almost didn't get to his name, Lester. Please forgive me. Jabba the Hutt, $2.49. It's a collector puzzle, Dad. We can do it together, but it's only 70 pieces, and it would take us about 7 seconds. It's more of a kiddie puzzle. John has no interest in a 70-piece jigsaw puzzle. He needs 1,000.
Yes.
Thank you. Jane the Virgin, season 1. Got that for free at the library on the please take from this cart. It's all free. Chuck Norris, Hero and the Terror. Dolph Lundgren, Detention. UFC 65. I went to my photo of my UFCs and I don't have number 65 in the collection. Winding down, it's the VHS. We're going to finish with the VHS and a large selection of Construction Safety Association of Ontario videos, Slings. Again, Construction Safety Association of Ontario, Wire Rope. Construction Safety Association of Ontario, don't worry, I won't say it for each video, Dad. I can tell you're getting annoyed. Hardware. Jacks, rollers, and related devices. Dad, do you see that it's sealed? Hold your excitement in. Hoists, winches, and related devices. He's looking at me like, why the hell did you buy that? Reeving. Am I saying that correctly, Dad?
Yes.
Reeving. That's a construction term that I'm not familiar with. Dad, are you familiar with reeving?
No, I'm not.
We're not. R-E-E-V-I-N-G. Lester has already put it up. Okay, we're done with the Construction Safety Association of Ontario videos. Now it's time for NFL Country with Billy Ray Cyrus. Country anthems, the hottest country hits of the mid-90s, put forth on video with exciting NFL plays. The best of country couple dancing. Who's hosting this one? John Wingo. You want to take a look at John Wingo? Of course you do. Dad, look at John Wingo. He's going to tell you. Dad just said, okay. He doesn't care for John Wingo or couples country dancing. I have no idea what this is, but it's the Bank of Montreal, the Community Hub. Nothing on there but that. The Community Hub. It goes for 11 minutes and 55 seconds. It could be your guide and secrets to wealth. It probably isn't. It's probably a staff video on how to maintain decorum in the bank. Mark Anthony, VR, AI, Professional. That's the French.
Struggling.
Let's try it again. Mark Anthony, True Professional Styling, Tips and Salon Secrets. Learn to straighten curls and waves, create perfect curls without frizz, increase volume and thickness, and so much more. It's not Mark Anthony the singer, it's Mark Anthony that guy, who looks like Buddy from Lord of the Rings. My girlfriend would be yelling at me. The guy, you know. Lester will throw him up. Hummingbirds up close. If I had a working VCR, I do. If I had a set up working VCR, John and I might take a gander at this one. It's hummingbirds up close, guys. 55 minutes of that. We're gonna end with a special presentation. Integrity Music Fitness, Praise Aerobics. We're going there and we are continuing. A low intensity, high intensity, wow. Dad, it's a low intensity, high intensity, low impact aerobic workout. How do you do low intensity if it's high intensity?
Haven't a fogey.
He has no idea, neither do I, but I will push forward. Dad, that's what we do on the program, we push forward. Over 70 minutes in length featuring your favorite Hosanna music, praise, and worship music. Exercise your body while refreshing your spirit. I'm reading the whole goddamn thing. For aerobic exercise that's upbeat and uplifting, it's Praise Aerobics. The enthusiastic 70-minute video combines all the benefits of a world-class aerobic exercise program with the joy and excitement of your favorite praise and worship music. Follow along with Sherry Chambers, who'll keep you motivated and moving with clear, easy-to-follow instructions. What does Sherry hold? Sherry holds a BS in corporate fitness. How do you throw softballs up like that to me? Sherry holds a BS in corporate fitness. We all know what BS stands for on the street, Johnny. We don't swear on the we don't swear on the program. It's just funny that we're talking about what we're talking about, and Sherry holds a BS in corporate fitness. I'm gonna continue, push forward. Certification by the Cooper Institute of Aerobics Research and Idea, and a health fitness instructor certification by the American College of Sports Medicine. She has been teaching aerobics since 1983. Praise Aerobics demonstrates 3 levels of aerobic intensity at once. Levels and instructions are color-coded to help you follow along. We would be lost if we're trying to follow along the color-coded system. We even teach the steps right on the tape. Praise Aerobics is a wonderful way to spend time with the Lord. You can feel it.
I can feel the power. Yes.
You'll work out while listening to joyful scripture-based praise and worship music from Hosanna Music. Interludes and Alleluia, I said that right, music. Uplifting and upbeat, perfect for individuals, church exercise programs, and sports centers. I'm gonna break it down. The first 8 minutes is the instruction. The next 10 minutes is the warm-up, followed by 30 minutes of aerobics, 10 minutes of the cool down, and then abdominal and stretching for 12 minutes, okay? I won't include the songs because I've already said enough. There's a good chance that the caffeine has been initiated. If not, there he is. Guys, that was thrift store pickups. I hope you enjoyed as much as Dad did.
Hi, this is Jean-Claude Van Damme. Truly, thank you so much. How are you? I love you. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you to be such a big fan of mine. It's a message from me. If I heard well, it's your anniversary. You passed the earthquake. Am I saying right? It doesn't matter. It's like the puzzle is puzzling together like a rock. Jean-Claude Van Damme, love you forever. Don't forget that. It's important. I want to congratulate you. Happy anniversary. And at the end of the day, without you, I will be nothing. You passed the earthquake. Am I saying right? It doesn't matter. Lots of love, very much. It's coming from my heart. For being a champion, go for my gut. Crazy, like crazy. Van Damme.
Lester, I did it again, I know. Okay. Serious business, folks. Serious business and serious stories. Serious news, okay? Part of the responsibilities of owning and maintaining a junior hockey team in Canada is making sure your audience, your fans, are number one. That's number one. It's not the almighty dollar. It's not profits. It's not success on the ice. It's pleasing the fan base, okay? And one certain hockey team has tried to make sure that their fans' experience is the best. Friends, it's time for hard-hitting news. This is real.
Done something that is very good.
He was murdered.
But now he's dead.
Reach out to the man who died.
To the man.
Your mama, she's for free and everybody knows it.
The Oshawa Generals junior hockey team is last in the division, but it seems fans have something else to complain about.
Oh, that was horrible.
I can't believe that people don't shower when they go to the game.
A letter was sent to Jen's Nation on Tuesday saying, in part, we kindly ask for your cooperation with a few simple hygiene practices. And among other requests was one that, if you went to the gym or did something that produced body odor, please shower before attending the game. In Lisa Morin's 43 years as a season ticket holder, she's never gotten a letter like it.
People need to be clean when they go to the game. They did what they had to do.
CTV News reached out to the Oshawa Generals but did not hear back. The letter came from Jason Hickman, Director of Ticket Sales and Service. He told DurhamRegion.com in a phone interview, I got a lot of people complaining about the person next to them smelling like cat pee, bad breath, this and that, and everything else. Many, though, are baffled a team even had to make this request.
I think everyone should wear their deodorant. A little weird, I guess. Like a little surprising that the sports team would say that.
Late this afternoon, the team posted an apology to social media saying, hey, Jen's Nation, we took a penalty on that last one. It's not our place to overstep like we did. We are sorry, and hopefully we can wash this one off.
Friends, there's a man to my left sitting here watching fail videos on YouTube on mute. And he's a special kind of guy. He's right there. Yeah, that's right. Can you tell what segment we're about to introduce here? Yes, I think you can. It is the John Riddell Living Legend segment portion of the program. I'm going to assume that that's Dad's favorite part of the program. Dad, would you say that's your favorite part of the program, is when I showcase you in a segment?
Yes, indeed.
Yes, it is. We went to BMO Nesbitt Burns, and we were wrangling some investments and some money things and moving, connecting, putting them in one name, John Riddell. We have video footage of that. We're going to go to it now, Lester. I can't ignore Lester, although my main man's right here. I feel I've been talking to him, but I can't leave Lester out of the production. Lester, I will not. But it's time for Johnny.
Yes, he gets jealous.
Yes. Yes. It's time for John Riddell, living legend.
How much is in butter? How much is in butter? How much is in butter?
Friends, Colin from Canada here. John Riddell on my right. We are in the palatial meeting room at BMO Nesbitt Burns as we do some financial things with some investments.
Yes.
Friends, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Probably will say it more in the future as well. It's time for Let's Go Through My Camera Roll, and I want to say right here and now, there is no shortage of great photos this week. There wasn't any scraping of the bottom of the barrel. There's 5 solid photos this week, and we're going to get to them in mere moments. First, Lester has to roll the bumper. And that sweet, sweet music will come. I really don't know what I'm saying. Sometimes, Dad, I just hit record and I don't know what to say. Can you tell?
Are you being daft?
I'm being daft, okay? It's time for Let's Go Through My Camera Roll. Dry cleaning movies, mushrooms on toast. Just a couple of horses' asses. Electric pressure cooker, urinating, passion fruit chest cake, Charles Barkley. Friends, it's time to go through the camera roll. I have them over here, I have them here, so I'm going to be moving and grooving, and I think they might appear above John's head, okay? So let's start it off with photo number 1. Johnny and I were in Burlington, Ontario, Canada, and we needed to grab some lunch. And Arby's are not plentiful in the province of Ontario, at least not in the GTA. Greater Toronto Area, you guys are learning. That's the pushing forward, Lester. That's not the learning. This is the learning. That's our new symbol for when the friends are learning. Anywho, we were in Arby's, and can I get a name for the order? Can we zoom in? That's his spelling of Colin. Let's say it all together. C-A-L-O-N. Colin. Exactly. Photo number 2. In Brampton, Ontario, Canada with my girlfriend, and we're looking at the Next Level store for clothing, shoes, hats, perfume, and accessories. And if you turn to your right diagonally, it's the Wajiwa restaurant. Wajiwa. Moving down the road a little bit, going to another area of Brampton, second location, photo 3B, Wajiwa. Okay? Now, I have to turn to the right for this one. Of course, while you're in Brampton visiting somewhere else that you guys are going to see in the deep cut, deep dive, you have to go to the thrift stores, and we did. Guys, I didn't purchase this. Perhaps I should have. But I'm going to bring it to you in photographic form in all its glory. It was a lovely jacket at one of the thrift stores, and we're going to start with the left sleeve. And throw it up, Lester. Basketball champion 0862. All right, take that in, guys. Let's go to the other sleeve. Lester, throw it up while I read it here. It's a wolf up there, Wolves 23, then the word me, and then again, basketball 12. You're probably saying to yourself, what does the front of the jacket look like? We're going to throw it up. That's a shot of the actual front of it, and then we're going to zoom in on either side of it. Take it in, guys. We're going to go to the first side. I think I have all of this covered. I do. One side begins, premium made New York 1976 classic legend. You guys are the legend, I'm the hero. California, Los Angeles, let's get in tight here. United with two N's, states of, I gotta get in here, Americe, A-M-E-R-I-C-E, followed by Victory Los Angeles Football FC. That's one side of the front of the jacket. And then the other side, this is all worth it, guys, it's gold. The other side of the jacket reads Rock, New York, NYC, 1998 to 1809. Oh, I missed that part. 0, then 33, Express, Steamship, Serve K, Kago Ship Dodd, Newport, Rhode Island. That's exactly what it says, guys. If I have to zoom in to prove it, Lester will in the edit. We're going to finish up with photo number 5, and it's a new feature of the Let's Go Through My Camera roll. It's Colin helping people. John, I'm helping people on the internet, and you're going to see it. He cares a lot. A realtor, Lester, throw it up, just being taken advantage of in his advertisements with the graffiti, the Hitler mustache, and the body part. We're not going to get into it. Steve Home Realtor, please, can we stop? Thank you to this Cedar City Police Department. We are investigating who's doing this, and they are super helpful in pulling records. I'm going to set up some cameras, and we're going to catch whoever's doing it and prosecute them. This is just way too much. It's not right, even if it's your political opponent. This is exactly the better looking of the 3 they did. The other 2 are not appropriate enough to even post. I hope this is not a real estate agent. That's going to be a bad day if so. Colin from Canada came to the rescue with some helpful hints on how to solve the problem. Colin Riddell wrote, look for someone in possession of a marker. Hope this helps. Colin from Canada, yes that, Colin from Canada. Guys, that's been Let's Go Through My Camera roll. Hopefully you were as excited as my father was throughout this entire segment.
Yes, I was.
Hey there, it's me, Chris Kattan. Yeah, that Chris Kattan. So, and we could always go to the gym, and anyway, it's very hard to live in New York. Okay, buddy? And a little bit like a fax machine. Did you know that?
Lester, I believe Ray is satisfied with the response of the council members to his drainage ditch problem. You guys remember the last 2 weeks he's been going on about it. The senior citizens, old ladies, flooded basement. He was concerned, but there's more pressing issues. Not just the drainage ditch. Friends, the Dunmore meeting wage tax hike. Okay, I'll say it again. At the Dunmore meeting, the wage tax went up. He has some thoughts. I'm sure he brought it up to you when he visits on the regular. Wednesdays, is it Wednesdays where you have the Tupperware with Cheryl and the gang and her friends? God, that must be an evening. Friends, it's time for Ray.
Raymond Lyman, ridiculous. You calling me a liar? Well, I ain't gonna think about suing the city. Raymond Lyman, ridiculous. You calling me a liar? Well, I ain't gonna think about suing the city. I have other things I want to discuss.
Same manner.
Now,
You're welcome to, Ray.
Last week, I went to a Dunmore council meeting. And their wage tax is going up. I'm not gonna say how much it is, but ours is what, 3.4?
Whether a woodworker, a sculptor, an artist through paints or pencils, the art has to shine through, okay? John, for instance, did what was it called? The wood that you did, the thing that I like? Marquetry. Marquetry. I got it, Dad. Don't worry. You're back to your thing. Dad does some lovely marquetry, and I'm gonna throw it up right here because you probably see. This is where Dad doesn't know how the production goes. When I do this, once we get this home, then we stick a photo up here. Okay. So it's not there right now, but later on it will be, and I'll take a photo of your lovely Asian scene that you did.
Yes.
Okay, so you'll be seeing it right now, guys, above his head. Dad made that all by himself and it's intricate little pieces of wood put together, almost like a jigsaw puzzle, but the wood is different shades, so it gives it a...
Different woods.
And different woods, forgive me. Shades and different woods. So you're seeing it now, guys. That's marquetry. Getting to my point, pushing forward. If you're an artist through clay and all the stuff I already listed, you want your art to shine through. And right now we're gonna do that, Lester, because you and I were in the laboratory, or laboratory, and it's time for the second set of montages. And if I'm not mistaken, it's episode 54, 55, and 56. One of those might have been a best of, so I'm not too sure. Guys, it's time for the second set of montages. Montages. Laughed at my own joke there, Lester. Friends, it's the Colin from Canada presents Colin from Canada's Good Junk, episode 54, Valentine's Day Extravaganza Spectacular. This is not going to be a long episode. Have I said that before, Lester, and then it turns into an hour and a half? Yes, but Cheryl, you know her, you love her. We revisited somewhere that we love. And with these glasses and limited vision, fringe, remember, I can never remember the name of it. We're gonna throw it up again in the edit, Lester. Party fringe curtain. Last week we had, don't itch the ear, it's how are you being romantic and pulling at the heartstrings when you're picking your ear? As I will not put an enemy-infiltrated liquid into the Dr. Zeus commemorative tumbler.
That's bedroom eyes right here.
Colorado's worst roads meet your best roads.
In some of the titties and some of the city's top spots.
Happy Valentine's Day.
He got my mom a dental plaque pick for her teeth. I will repeat, John Riddell, living legend, on the most romantic Sacred Heart day of the year, Valentine's Day, along with the floral arrangement, bought Queen Mother of Canada a dental plaque pick for her teeth.
The only vehicles I saw after this Valentine's snowstorm was the small DPW plows that we have.
See you in August at the Wisconsin Dells. I'm looking forward to it. Take care. Happy Valentine's Day.
Is insurmountable. Not the word I'm looking for. It's a lot, people, at the ineptitude of the staff there.
Anything else?
That's it.
That's enough.
Thank you.
You gotta hit the buzzer.
music. Right there. Come on, Steve.
Happy early Valentine's Day to you. It's as simple as that.
Happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
Friends, Colin from Canada.
Real bad man.
High winds on the on-location deep cut deep dive intro. I told you it was going to be special. Let's live it again, this time at a different location. Do I have to say what's in the background? Guys, it's the treasure hunt. Take 2.
Miscellaneous bins, guys. $2.50. Foam swords, $1 each. No discount. RC cars and trucks, no remotes. $5. Special deal, loose blender tops.
Wishing you a happy Valentine's Day. There'll be no darkness tonight. I hope you loved your special request.
Got some technical difficulties on the intro. What happened there, folks?
Hey, peeps. Finally.
Don't miss Liberace, a Valentine special, Saturday at 10, 9 Central and Mountain.
And that includes the glasses that I've barely touched this whole episode. The Colin from Canada presents Colin from Canada's Good Junk, episode 54, Valentine's Day Extravaganza Spectacular, which, welcome to the welcome. More importantly, Lester, thank you to me. Colin from Canada presents Colin from Canada's Good Junk, episode 55. Because I was intimidated. Just like when I went out here that day and the cop threatened to beat me up. He didn't? You think I'm lying? You think I'm lying? You calling me a liar? On the docket, I feel like Harry Anderson in Night Court. Chock full of, is it chalked or chalk? I think it's chock full of goodies. Chocked full of goodies? Guys, it's hard ticket to Hawaii, okay? David Carradine and Jason Priestley, guys, it's nowhere to run. Gorgo, a throbbing, adrift. Guyver 2, Dark Hero, sci-fi's most powerful superhero, is back. The Casino Job. Chuck Norris is Forest Warrior. It's gonna take more than a miracle to save their mountain. Wolf's Beast Within. Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds meets Outbreak. Midnight Cop. Last name Stallone, first name Frank. And it's Fred Williamson and Hammer. You need a nice big piece of fish. Don't even get me started on the napkins, okay? I need the napkins on the table in a dispenser. Don't give me one and then I'm searching for Claire to come and bring me another napkin. Claire is the name of our waitress.
Now, I didn't know I was going to talk for him. Don't look at me like that, okay?
It's a medium load, Lester. Medium load. Osteoporosis Basic Exercise Program. Gerrard Street East, Toronto, Ontario, Canada, M5A2G7 416 921 8987. Feldman and Haim, Corey and Corey. I take this show very seriously, as you can tell by the hat I'm wearing currently. Cortina, Italy? Absolutely no pre-thoughts on what I'm gonna say. That hasn't happened before. Lester, that's sarcasm. A throbbing. We have the truck with the makeshift back windshield, a piece of wood. Have I done hankering yet? Hankering for seafood and steak, okay? You wanna go to Rugg's Gold. My dear friends, women and children, men, that's it. Children, I've already said that.
Struggling.
Take a gander at that.
Sit
See,
down.
You guys don't like it again.
Thank you. Is there anyone else?
A throbbing
All right, $90,000 for a bid. And the actual retail price is $30,076. A difference of... No, they don't put it up. I'm going to figure it out. It's about $60,000 over.
The ring just shifted. Guys, it's Janice.
I love being a human being. Yeah.
Whatever you want to call it. This is this week's celebrity friend celebrity sponsor.
How do you treat a person with a disability?
Not quite sure how to deal with a disabled person.
That was the 55th. I hope you enjoyed. What else do we need to say, Lester? A throbbing.
Hello, I'm Todd Bridges. We were getting on the plane, but Lou Ferrigno wasn't there. Something happened to his car or something, and he was late, and the plane was going to take off and leave him. Lou Ferrigno finally came and got on the plane. They couldn't arrest us in those days for that kind of things. I'll tell you what used to be really fun, too, was we used to sit in the cockpit. One time, me and Scott Bell brought skateboards. Then we almost got in a lot of trouble then. And they come from Budapest. Just kidding, not Budapest. Just joking. I don't have no Irish. But hey, congratulations.
Friends, Colin from Canada here. It's Colin from Canada presents Colin from Canada's Good Junk, episode 60, Anniversary Extravaganza Spectacular. Buddy's just getting into his van. Look at the undercarriage on that beauty. It's the 60th. It's the deep cut. Get out of my shot. We're back at it. Part 3. We're at the treasure hunt. This time we're in Brampton. Can you tell it's raining? It's raining. Lester didn't know what clips to take from the deep cut deep dive, so instead Colin from Canada is singing over this bumper. I assure you, this is real.
Demdaco Decor, price as marked, $5. Perfect gift for Mother's Day. Please do not open merchandise. Please ask cashier for assistance to open items. Thank you kindly, TH Management. Management. Select watering can, price as marked, $4.49. Each piece plus applicable tax. No further discount, no return, no exchange. Final sale on the select watering can. Brand new merchandise, please do not open. Please see samples attached to the side of the table. No table there. Please ask staff for assistance, reaching items on the top shelf. Thank you kindly, Treasure Hunt Management. Hi, Colin. School supplies, $2.50. Multi-subject notebooks, post-it note, multi-packs, package glue and markers, $1.50. Single subject notebooks, 100 plus pages, glue and writing utensils, single pack clipboards, $1. Boys' toys. Attention customers, please keep your children with you at all times. Please do not allow children to play with toys. It is strictly prohibited. Please ask for assistance at front register. Do not open toys in aisle. Thank you. Girls' toys. Razzle the Snowman. Underwear, $2. Socks, $1. Undershirt, $3. Packs will be priced by number of pieces. Final sale, no exchange, no return. Please do not open merchandise. Ask an associate for assistance and do not leave any merchandise on the floor, please. Thank you. Blank white sign. Blank white sign. Assorted toilet seats. Didn't see a price. Toilet seats. Caution, please ask an associate for assistance on top shelf merchandise. Caution, fire door, do not block. Caution, open door carefully. Traffic passage area. That one's too dirty to read. Priced as marked with our treasure hunt price. This price already discounted to save you more. Handbags, $9. Backpack, $9. Belts and ties underneath the backpacks and handbags, $9. Belts and ties, not handbags and backpacks. Here's the handbags, $1. But that handbag was $6, not $9. No public washrooms. The other Treasure hunt did have it. Please pay for items from this section immediately or leave them with the cashier. Do not carry them around the store. Thank you. Please, no merchandise beyond this point. Notice employees only. No entry, restroom closed. That's what Colin thinks about. No entry to the restroom. Dresses, 3654H, 90% off. 3769G, 90% off. 3811J, 90% off. All others priced as marked. Seasonal candy, stock number 3364, $1. La Grille seasoning, 188 grams, number 3710, $2.88. Per piece, applicable tax, final sale, no return, no exchange. Please wait here at the steel pole. Please wait here. Wait. Plotchman's Premium Spices, stock 4011, $2 each, plus applicable taxes. Assorted accessories, sunglasses, watches, jewelry. Sunglasses 4, watches 8, jewelry 5. Look at them all. Nuke Smooth Flow Nipples, 50 cents. Do you need nipples? Nuke Smooth. Aprons, $2. 2-piece kitchen towels, $1.60. 1-piece kitchen towel, 80 cents. Canadian flags, $2.50. There's some Dial soap over there by that handsome gentleman. Guys, it's the Snow Candy Jumbo Inflatable Snow Bunker. We talked about it earlier. 90% off. Snow Bunker. Phone accessories. Wow. $7, $7, $3, $3. It's iPhone and it's phone cards and it's something else. Please ask cashiers to sign up for the e-alerts or phone alerts. Reusable bags available. The small is 35 and the large is 50 cents. There's some scissors for the people working there to cut stuff. Please, no shopping carts, thank you. Notice, due to hygiene reasons, we do not allow any of our customers to try undergarments. Don't try the undergarments. Would you like to know about our upcoming deals, merchandise, and promo? Please ask our cashiers to sign up for the e-alerts or phone alerts. Cashiers, I need you to sign up for this. French's Gravy, 21 grams, $37.10, 88 cents. Per piece applicable taxes, final sale, no return, no exchange. Best by June 6th to December 27th. How to use fire extinguisher. Remember the acronym PASS. Pull the pin, arm the nozzle at the base of the fire, squeeze. No, guys, it's art. I got cut off by the fire extinguisher, but this is more important. It's art. Look. Art. Guys, it's art.
Kevin Sorbo here, and October 7th. October 2nd. So I just finished shooting The Flood. I don't know what part of the world you're in. I am praying. I love that idea. Rock musical food truck. So don't give up. I just finished shooting The Flood. It's a mouthful. Serving food. I just finished shooting The Flood.
Friends, I have discovered a rich treasure trove of video footage that, as of this moment, has gone untapped. And I don't know why. I don't believe we have shown... I gotta loosen the tie, Dad. I gotta loosen the tie. This is... Yeah. Show a little... Yeah? Okay. Dad helped me with the tie earlier when usually I do it myself, but the collar went up and I couldn't negotiate the tie underneath the collar. But that man right there helped me get the tie underneath the collar, which I have now just loosened. Pertinent to the introduction, it is not, but I say it anyways. Back to my point. I'm not pushing forward. I'm not sure if I have tapped this treasure trove of video before. Guys, it's Cops. I did mention that I could watch Price is Right till my eyes bleed in a previous episode, and I may have mentioned Cops. If I didn't, I will say it now. I could watch the Fox television program Cops until my eyes bleed. And there is some beautiful footage from that show that if you remix and cobble down, Lester, I said cobbled even though I promised myself I wouldn't. you can bring it into a tight little clip. And this one, I start with some thunder, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Lester, we started with a good one. There's a domestic dispute involving canned vegetables. Lester, I don't need to say anything else.
When things aren't going my way, I'm thinking pasta. 2,500.
Here's the VHS collection.
Your Construction Safety Association.
Physical disturbance, argument between roommates saying that the suspect actually hit the victim with a can of corn. Did you hit her with a can of corn? A can of corn. Did you hit her with something, some type of canned vegetable? Did anybody see what happened? Is that Timmy? Are you Timmy? Tim Ford.
Stacy's got a cut across the back of her neck.
What's that from?
And she busted a can of corn across her neck. She threw it and it broke.
So she did hit her with a can of corn?
Yes.
Okay. Patricia, where's that can of corn that got thrown?
I don't want to go to jail.
Okay, so where'd you put the can of corn?
It's gone. It's out in the woods somewhere.
You threw it out in the woods?
Yep.
Where'd you throw it out in the woods at?
Out there somewhere. As far as I could.
You don't got like a Troy Aikman arm, do you? I'm gonna go find this can of corn. And there it is, right there. The suspect admitted she tossed it out in the woods. Here's the evidence. That's probably right where it hit her on the head.
She was scrubbing the floor, and she's 53 years old. So I grabbed a wire brush and got on the floor with her.
Okay.
She grabs a can of corn, and she hit me right there. And I saw stars. And then I looked on the floor, there was corn everywhere. I didn't even know I was bleeding.
Did you buy that can of corn?
Yes. I bought the damn can she hit me with.
He said you took care of yourself pretty well.
Yeah, until I got hit with a can of corn. She's going to jail.
Yeah, she's gonna go to jail for battery.
Too bad it can't be aggravated with a can of corn.
Well, yeah, it might end up being aggravated with a can of corn.
Did she clean all the corn up in the...
She actually threw the can of corn in the woods, and then I got her, but Timmy told me everything that happened. Tim Ford, he backed you up.
Is that your friend of 30 years? He backed me up.
Tim Ford, yep. Can't be hitting people with a can of corn.
Friends, we are at the blank canvas at which I can paint or yell anything I want. And what better chance do I have than to turn to my left to the legend that is John Riddell and see what's on his mind. Dad, do you have anything to say that is not with a Scottish accent? Because you've clearly drove that joke into the ground. What do you have for us?
Tu veux que je parle en français pour toi, mon enfant?
Silly Billy, Dad knows I failed French every year I took it. I have no idea what he just said. What did you just say?
Would you like for me to speak to you in French?
Oh, the man is a world traveler. He's a master of many languages, not just Scottish and English. Also, a petit, that means a little bit of French, okay? Get on the bus, we're going to the bibliothèque. That's the library for you people that don't know French. This bit is going nowhere. Guys, it's time for Gorilla Monsoon Quote of the Week.
Did you see that?
Couldn't see it from our vantage point.
Will you stop? All kinds of pandemonium broken loose here.
Fountain of misinformation.
John Lovett's here. Well, I have a message. If I were you, I would take advantage of it. John Lovett's here. I don't know what happened. I mean, really. John Lovett's here. I did it. Thank you.
Friends, the results are to my right, and you're going to want to stay tuned. You know who is battling this week. It's the Swedish Chef against New Zealand, my personal favorite Muppet character. It's an intriguing matchup with even more intriguing results forthcoming. They're coming up. Delta Force Pizza. Delta Force Pizza. Friends, the results are to the right, and I turn that way right now. Oh my God, guys, it's a tie. After 10 big votes, it's 5 votes each. 5 for the Swedish Chef and 5 for New Zealand. You know what that means. He doesn't, but he's going to learn right now. We're adding a third combatant to the match, and it turns into a triple threat match. Look at the excitement on this man's face as he learns that the original Kermit the Frog is joining the fray, the three-way dance. Swedish Chef, New Zealand, and Kermit the Frog will do battle this week for that belt over there. Guys, you guys know him. It's Kermit the Frog. Job, de facto leader of the Muppets and host of the Muppet Show. Special talents, singing, dancing, playing the banjo, hopping and catching flies with his tongue. Likes good friends and quiet days in the swamp. Dislike pushy pigs, okay? He's there. He comes with the TV camera, coffee cup, and logo base. That is from the first series of the Muppet Show 25-year figure collection. He's joining the fray. Triple threat. New Zealand, should have had him here. Swedish Chef, put him here. You guys dig it. You guys know. Next week, we're sure to have a winner in that three-way dance. New Zealand is not done yet. He still fights for that title, and he will claim it. I'm guessing. I don't want to influence. I don't influence, but New Zealand. Guys, vote now.
Hi, guys. I'm very happy to be here to wish you a very, very happy anniversary. And this is not my first time. I am sending all my best wishes to you. As always, I hope you have many a sunshine day ahead and that you have a wonderful anniversary. Take good care and stay groovy.
As the slow curtain falls on the program, we are winding down and into the second half, perhaps second thirds, third fourths of the program. In my head, that made sense. We're not near the absolute finish. We're almost there. Dad, should I start again? No, I will not. She's been on my show too. We're watching clips on YouTube that have appeared on this program. It's on mute. He's taken away to a special place called YouTube Fail Clips. Getting to my point, pushing forward, Lester, the final installment of the Montages of Greatness. That's what we should have called it from the beginning, but we didn't. Episodes 59, 58, 57 are shown here, and these are the best of my dramatic comedy and all-around shenanigans that happen in this room and the clips that I provide to you. Lester, I thank you, and I thank myself for putting together these montages. It's been a pleasure to present them to you. I speak for him as well. It's time for the final installment of the Montages of Greatness.
Someone who I don't know did once say, everyone is born to be something. That is true. But maybe more importantly, everyone is born to be someone. Lynn Riddell wasn't just born to be something. She was born to be someone, and that someone was a mother. The best mother.
Some advice upon losing a loved one, it would be this. Just imagine that whoever has passed away is sitting beside you, or around you, okay? What would they say? So I know that Mom would be lighting a cigarette, having a latte, and joking around with me and saying, Colin, you're doing fine, okay? Am I saying okay a lot, Lester? Probably. Have I thanked Lester for reading those words? I'm not the rancher. I'm not the rancher's wife. I'm not the rancher's kid. Not that I couldn't have been. That's not the path I chose, was it? My ex-husband is the killer, and newsflash, he's not dead. Friends, how have you been? We won't ask how I've been. I hate it when a shirt gets stretched, Lester. I need a tight collar. Lester, my mind is elsewhere. We in the Riddell family deal with death with humor. I would assume that's the Scottish way. I'll tell you a story, and this is how we help each other, unintentionally. There has to be an identification of the loved one. So my brother and I didn't really want to see Mum in that way. Dad went in and identified, and then they closed the casket, okay? I sit down beside him. The very first thing he says to me is he turns to me and says, her hands were purple. Yeah. So it was something I didn't want to hear, but it was so hilarious and so amazingly John Riddell that I had to laugh. Large red wines all night, so it was like a bloody goblet. This is the best pound we've spent the whole trip. Corey Haim, Dream Machine. Rumpelstiltskin. Halloween Night, okay? The Demolitionist. But the only description is Richard Grieco's goatee. Baywatch, River of No Return. They Crawl, Thrashing. Okay, guys? Piranha Double D, or Piranha DD. No one can hear them sting. Tail sting. As my grandmother once said, he's a big hulking brute. Guys, it's Arnold Schwarzenegger, Hercules in New York, okay?
We know I don't like Jeff, so I'm trying to cut him some slack.
I like to take a gander. Much like the war, you can't leave a soldier behind. Am I comparing leaving a soldier behind in battle to leaving Jerky Boys at the Value Village for $2? You're goddamn right I am. You cannot leave something you think you need even though you might have it behind. You have to buy it. And then go home and realize you already have it. Fanny's your aunt. That joke will never die. It'll never live either. Here's one she won't play with me. Full Count Baseball. American Dream. And you say to yourself, Colin, when are you gonna sell it? Never.
You are correct, sir. Yes.
Gonna zoom in on Michael Amar. A-M-M-A-R. Michael Amar. Okay, and it comes with a picture so you know you're doing the exercises right. Can I get a zoom in on thigh stretch and ask anyone in their right mind who on earth can do that? But I'm gonna attempt it, probably not. Brought to you by the leaders in floor tiles, Chevrolet. We've gotta hurry it up here. Family fire safety video. Do-it-yourself appliance repair, universal electric and gas range knobs. It's a bit of a tight squeeze. And notice one of them had to reverse into the spot.
Come on down. Take on challenges? I like to challenge you.
Yeah, come on down.
Huh?
Come on down.
Imported biscuits. I'm strong, I'm Scottish. Direct quote, Lynn Riddell. Drainage ditch.
They went out and they looked at it, but they never fixed it.
Unloading with the heavy artillery. Guys, it's Clifford. Friends, I don't need to boast and brag. I don't need to shout from the highest mountain that several weeks ago, Tony Danza, myself, and Lester went shopping for a new drop ceiling. You don't need to know that.
No better than to go into someone's room without their permission.
Why?
Everyone needs his or her own private space.
It's Colin from Canada presents Colin from Canada's Good Junk episode 58. And I'm filming this dog and pony show. Lester, we haven't used that one. Did you put it up? I don't know. Dog and pony show. As the hour, what's the line from Days of Our Lives? Like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
Like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
The quintessential peak that I take dramatic comedy to. Gazzo has lips. This man doesn't. Gazzo has lips. Michael Wayne doesn't. Either does Dave Thomas. You guys remember the joke? And it's landed. Lester, the joke landed. But have I mentioned the apple pie? Delta Force 3. Laser Moon. Guys, redlined Fear the Rush, okay? 967 Evil.
Struggling.
Slipping into darkness. Let us begin. Android Insurrection. Death Race 2000. Guys, it's illegal aliens. They're here to save the world? Question mark? And that is not Alanis Morissette. Although it looks a hell of a lot like her. Guys, it's puffin stuff, okay? Infested, Invasion of the Killer Bugs, Warp Zone Gaming, and family, the whole gang works there. The dog's there sometime. It's a lovely family. If you're in the area, check them out.
Where I live? So you know what? I'm not that far from Westo, am I?
It's a tender moment in the program, and I'm hacking up a lung. Getting to the point that nobody cares about. Whoa, yabba dabba doo. Have I ever watched an episode of the Dick Van Dyke Show? The answer is no, Lester.
What? No way.
Let's get to it. Michael Fox. Is that close enough? Psychic cats. It's not stealing, Lester. It's saving lives. For a verbal tete-a-tete. I failed French, but I was able to drop that little gem.
ओम जी और दीपा शर्मा में हाथापाई शुरू हो गई।
अरे तू क्या मारेगी? तू क्या मारेगी मुझे? अरे तू क्या मारेगी ये?
Okay, all done. WD-40, guys, we're out of here.
Okay.
Let's get a shot of the dog. Pixie, do you want to be in the shot? Hey-oh. I've been stuck in Dubai since yesterday. I was only flying through when all planes were grounded due to the conflicts in the region. I don't know how long I'll be here. You will be there until you are able to board a plane. Hope this helps. Colin from Canada. Yes, that Colin from Canada. I'm just bestowing my knowledge on Zalchemist, the creator.
Pardon me, crazy, crazy. Pardon me, crazy, crazy. Pardon me, crazy, crazy. Well, maybe I am. Pardon me, crazy, crazy. Pardon me, crazy, crazy. Pardon me, crazy, crazy. Well, maybe I am.
He's a good man, Lester. He's a damn good man.
The senior citizen old lady who lives there, and her basement flooded it. I think it's ridiculous. That should have been fixed.
The driving files from the dash cam, Lester? They go nowhere! Doug Henning, where have you put my file? I can't remember if I said that, Lester.
For the cancer. Yeah!
Sharing something with an audience that I believe only they thought they thought. I know what I'm trying to say, Lester. You gotta be ready, okay? So when you're in a beauty pageant and you're from Venezuela, you have to be ready for any question.
I think that we should have a straight way to go.
Okay, getting back to the topic, Raj is doing our taxes while Dad and I are just sitting there. The accolades he so richly deserves. And his name is Lips. Okay, guys? It surpasses Bruno Sammartino's run. Do I have to say Lynn Belvedere?
Is there something you'd like to share with me?
Can we get a shot of the... And another student wanted to see if he could get the other student expelled from the school because of excessive body odor. Hey, goodbye. It's time for Colin from Canada presents Colin from Canada's Good Junk 59. Hero I am, legends you are. When you babysit adults, you have to yell at them, and I have no problem yelling at these people. You can hardly tell I don't prepare, Lester. Friends? And it looks like I'm moving into the house I already live in. This is a great diagram of the basement. Deathstalker 2. It's Ghoulies. Burt Reynolds, Heat. An expert in edged weapons. Surviving edged weapons? My voice is a little... In Harley. Ninja Enforcer. Fury of the Wolfman. It's Chaws. Mutants. Fear the Truth. Lethal Justice. It's the Basketball Diaries. Getting to my point, pushing forward. Where dramatic comedy lives, and I have nothing to say after that.
I don't even gotta say my name, do I?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Is that Colin from Canada or is that Emerald Lagasse? Bam!
Bam, 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 bam.
So you guys can see who Stephen Forrester is. Sharpening woodworking tools. Choosing correct bevel angles. One person must talk at a time.
Do we need any containers? No.
Heavy duty drywall anchors. You see that there? Remember Crocodile Dundee, Dad? Bidet.
For washing your backside, right?
No dogs on that lawn, okay, guys? When you need something fixed or you need to purchase something.
I don't follow you.
So for all your Cosmopolitan Mechanical Services needs, head on over to Cosmopolitan Mechanical Services. If you noticed either the fourth or the fifth one, I think she noticed me taking a photo.
Now you had all that time, you could have fixed it.
It's called At the Drive-In.
Go, Jason.
Girl Scout girls?
Rebecca.
Girl Scout moms.
No.
And his name is New Zealand. Conspicuous by his absence. Knock, knock. Who's there? Dramatic comedy. Dramatic comedy who? Not available today! AKA Balky Bartokamus. He's a fan. If you just stare blankly at the desk, Lester, you'll get to it. And I did. I don't know. It's time for me to shut up, Lester, okay?
Hi, everybody. My name's Mark Summers. Christmas just might be in trouble. And perhaps you grew up watching me on Nickelodeon doing Double Dare. Christmas just might be in trouble. Perhaps followed me over to Food Network when I was hosting Unwrapped for many years and exec producing Dinner and Restaurant Impossible. Well, I'm here because Christmas just might be in trouble. We need to save Christmas. So do me a favor. I hear, rumor has it, through my research, that Christmas just might be in trouble. Help us. Low quality MP3s and, well, Christmas could be in trouble. So do me a favor and be encouraged. My name's Mark Summers. If anybody can save Christmas, folks, my name's Mark Summers. I just love him to death. And Christmas just might be in trouble.
Now, Dad, when I screw up in the show, we don't erase the footage, we keep the footage. And then at the end, we put them all together in a segment I call the bloopers.
Yeah.
But as you've been sitting here in awe of your son, the ultra mega YouTube superstar, you've seen that I haven't screwed up very much today.
No.
Right? So I don't know how many bloopers we're actually going to be showing after I stop talking, because I've been quite flawless.
Struggling.
People. I just screwed up there. So there's a blooper. That wasn't planned. Guys, it's time for the bloopers. Okay. What are you doing? Are you getting up? Or are you getting closer? No?
Here's a blooper for you.
He just wants to hone in on the hosting action. Guys, it's time for the bloopers. Here's a blooper. What am I doing? Gotta stop saying, What can I tell you? Try again, son. What am I deep in thought up in here? That's here nor there. You are actually laughing. Friends, no. No, we're gonna... See, I butchered the joke. Butchered it, Lester. Or just anything. We are continuing to... No, okay? You guys know, I'm not gonna say it, but they be first... I'm not gonna... I said it before. Whoa.
Hello. This is Emmanuel Lewis, and I want to say it's all about finances. What we all got to do for ourselves. We got finances. Happy Thanksgiving. Finances. It's hidden somewhere. If it ain't on the top shelf, it's on the bottom shelf. Finances. Happy Thanksgiving.
Friends, we've made an executive decision, myself and the legend over here. The segment that has been on hold has been the Queen Mother of Canada Conversational Scottish. We can't let humor at that level leave the program.
Tell them why.
Tell them why? No, they know why. No, they already know. They know. Yeah, they know. It's okay. We're not going to get dramatic here, guys. It's okay. We're still going to keep it on a humorous tip. If Mum were here, she probably wouldn't want me doing this, but that's part of the joke. John Riddell is going to take over Queen Mother of Canada Conversational Scottish. And we have recorded his first installment. Although he's really been putting on the Scottish throughout the whole episode, we're just going to heap some more upon you with... Now, now, what do we call it? We call it John Riddell Living Legend Conversational Scottish?
Let's forget the Living Legend.
You don't like Living Legend?
No.
Oh.
No.
Legend?
No.
John Riddell.
Yeah.
He doesn't like Living Legend, folks. He hasn't been watching the program where I referred to him as Living Legend countless amounts of times. Look at this. He's got his mad face on, guys. He's getting pissed now. Okay.
And it's not John Riddell. It's John Riddle.
Okay. So...
Pronounce your name properly.
Okay. Friends, is the cat out of the bag? Colin Riddle. Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Okay. Colin Riddle and John Riddle. Not a living legend anymore. He doesn't want to be a living legend. It's just John Riddle, Conversational Scottish.
Okay.
And it starts now.
Blethers say nout. Blethers say nout.
Lester, perhaps the thanks don't always get to you as many times as they should, so I will take this moment to personally, in front of my dad, thank you for all that you do for the program. And one of the aspects that you handle in your production is corralling or lassoing. Lassoing? Either or celebrities for the sponsorship of the program here at Colin from Canada presents Colin from Canada's Good Junk, okay? You guys know, I won't repeat it, I probably will. First celebrities, business associates, friends forever. There's 4 steps, okay? And I'm sure this one will end up at the 4th step, friend forever. He's a rock and roller who has a special message for all of my friends. And if you ask nicely, performance, that's right, a little performance and a special message from this week's celebrity sponsor. I'd like to first make mention, Lester, we must, to Tubba Productions. We're going to throw it up for supplying me the clip of the performance of this rock and roller. I'm sure if you see this, you won't get mad that I took this from your page because it's an amazing piece of footage and I am giving you full credit. So thank you, sir. Or ma'am. Guys, it's time for this week's sponsor.
You ever had Indian food?
Will you please stop?
Catch it.
The Empire of Taste. Will you please stop?
Catch it.
You know, I've been playing rock and roll for a lot of years, and I've done it all. Now I do it without drugs. Hey, don't get me wrong, I still party with the best of them, but now I do it clean. You know, I'm on top of everything I do. You know, I'm on top of everything I do.
What up? Now I got the cops helping me. Midnight, 103 in my heart. What up? Ooh, ready, girls? Ooh, ready now? Oh, Oh my God! Yeah! Really? Yeah! Yeah! Rage, hit the stage, twiddling the road, you through my vein, and I say, we're still summer hot, never stop in the same, below the two. Keep summer hot, hold a little stop. Baby, oh yeah, boogie boy, round the house. Wow. Always remember.
Friends, we've done it. We have made it to the end of the road. And not soon enough for Dad, who's yawning in the background. Perfect, John. Okay. Goodbye. To all the friends who have joined us, to all the new viewers who have lasted this long, because this is probably going on an hour and a half, perhaps longer. John is capping his pen that he used for the crossword during the entire filming of this production. He doesn't want to leave the pen at my work. Okay? You'll note that the surprise item has come off the wall. It is now to my right. We will be look at him. We will be we will be unveiling that momentarily after I get through the heartfelt emotional goodbyes that I give to you after the end of each episode. This, of course, being the Colin from Canada presents Colin from Canada's Good Junk, episode 60 anniversary extravaganza spectacular. Say it with me, Dad. It's okay. You don't have to. I didn't say living legend. Did you see that? We don't say it anymore. It's just John Riddle. See how
Well done.
It doesn't have the panache. It doesn't have the pop.
Never mind the panache.
Okay. Okay. Lester, thank you for all the work you've done on this production and any other production up until the 60th. Thanks to the friends for watching. I won't list them all. The steadies, as they say in the game. Do they call them the steadies? The loyal viewers? Loyal viewers, not steadies. Well, you can call them steadies if you want. The loyal viewers know who you are, and I thank you. Don't play with the pencil. You haven't the whole episode. You're not going to start now. I would like to apologize last week. When we went into the deep cut deep dive, I played, not me, that man over there, played the bumper for Driving with Colin. How dare I? Perhaps I should have taken down the entire episode and re-edited it. It would have taken forever. We're not going to do that. I put the wrong in the, he knows. Okay, do I just get to this, guys?
Yeah, I think get on with it.
Yes, Dad says get on with it. Friends, you might recognize this item from the episode. God almighty, this is bigger than I thought it was. That's what she said! Dad loves a good that's what she said joke. And I'm completely blocking myself. Okay, Dad, you want to give it a countdown?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pow!
Guys, it's the art! It's the art from the treasure hunt! Wait, we can't see your reaction, and that's the whole point.
What the hell is that?
Dad, that's $4.50 worth of art from the treasure hunt in Brampton, Ontario, Canada. Don't worry, it's not coming to the palatial Riddell estate. It's going to stay in studio for upcoming episodes. It's going to stay right back there, okay? Or does it go this way?
Doesn't matter which way it goes. It's just a pile of crap.
Perhaps this way. Okay. I think we've really, now this is completely turned all the way around. John, we've done a 360, okay? Guys, Dad is, we got to get him back in the shot, bring the knees in, there we go, okay. Because this is the final goodbye, and Dad's still, he's still soaking in all that this emits from the canvas.
I think the artist was drunk when he painted it.
Okay, he's saving the good ones for the end. He thinks the artist was drunk when he painted it. I'm sure you heard that. Is that it?
Yeah.
I think that's it. Yeah. We're good. Yeah, we're good. Okay, Dad's back to YouTube. We're going to go home now, but I hope you've enjoyed. Colin from Canada presents Colin from Canada's Good Junk, episode 60. anniversary extravaganza spectacular. How about a third yawn before we say goodbye? Oh, wait. He doesn't know. The pepperettes are a firm $12. There's no haggling. Art. De Paperate seinen Steifig $12 ein Aufdinger.
A recognized symbol of excellence since
dramatic comedy.
It's all about finances.